What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Reminder that we are demonetized, so you're going to want to go watch me over at twitch.tv/AugieRFC if you want to find my live streamed content. Matter of fact, we're going to be live there tonight talking about all of this and more. H3H3 and some other drama that's popped up as well. But listen, I want to talk about this new phenomenon on YouTube. The sponsorship wars. Do you remember 2016? People keep saying 2020 is like 2016 too. Well, I agree to that for the most part, but there is like, here's the thing, right? 2016, it was the year where we all made exposed videos on each other, right? The whole gimmick of 2016 was exposing everyone. But now, instead of doing exposed videos, we still do that, but we add, like, we make them more spicy. And the way we do that is by going after sponsors, doxing, just ruining people's lives. It's amazing. Oh, flagging, don't forget that part. False flagging videos. Like, it truly is amazing. And as someone who has recently flagged off the monetization program myself, you know, I can sort of sit here and just, you know, look back and just be like, man, this is the new era we live in, the flagging era. It's basically the internet tattletales, the tattletale wars rather. It's amazing. Now, H3H3 and Keemstar have been feuding for a minute now, and we've been talking about this on my channel. I uploaded a podcast we did on Wednesday, kind of going over H3's video. Of course, tonight we'll be going over all the new stuff. But H3, in his video, he went after Keemstar's GFuel sponsorship. And he succeeded. Matter of fact, Keemstar had a meeting with GFuel, and they suggested basically that he get kicked off the program, basically, which he agreed, but he basically got fired, essentially, from running the GFuel. Now, it's not just that he had a GFuel code or whatever. He had his own flavor. He was doing commercial shoots for them. So this was kind of a big deal. And he's also been with them for a long time. I think Ethan had tweeted something out. He said, Keemstar wears GFuel hat in every video and has GFuel on his desk in every video. It's as much a part of him as his beard. It's part of his identity. I didn't go after any of his other sponsors, but this one is part of who he is. If GFuel dropped Keemstar, it's Keemstar's fault. A take that I disagree with. I don't like going after people's money or people's sponsors. The only time I was able to justify it was Susie Liu, ironically enough, because she was striking people's videos down and going after people's money. So I said, well, hey, she's violating the Patreon TOS. So not that I didn't personally flag her, but if people did, I had no moral quandary with that. You can go flag her Patreon. She's literally violating the Patreon rules. So, you know, two can play at that game. But in general, I tried to like not make it about the money or the sponsors. I remember a buddy of mine, Tommy C, had suggested we go after I'm Alex's sponsors when he had accused Perez Hilton of being a pedophile. And although I think Tommy's backed off of that opinion to this day, back then, like a couple weeks ago when he had this opinion, I actually disagreed with him. I was like, look, I don't want to make this like a thing that we do now, where it's like, okay, we justified it with Susie Liu, but now we can justify it with Keemstar or with H3H3 or with, you know, I'm Alex or whatever. Let's just make it, let's just do videos on people. Do videos, talk shit, but don't go after people's money, because it hurts all of us in the long run. It's going to ruin sponsorships for literally everyone. Well, Keemstar has been retaliating. Here's a thread that we're going to go into, where they basically go after H3H3's Old Spice sponsorship. Keem says, told you guys not to do this. Please do not go after any of H3's sponsors. I do not want this shit for our community. Yes, I know there is an old drama alert talking about sore sponsors, but that was 5 years ago before there was even a commentary community. Don't do this. And then he tweets out people going after his SpongeBob collaboration on Teddy Fresh or whatever. Please do not. Which you gotta wonder, like, is he like signal boosting? Is he doing one of these things where he's like, oh, definitely don't go after people's sponsors. Let me just retweet this and, you know, signal boost it. I honestly think Keemstar doesn't want people to go after sponsors anymore. And we'll go into the old clips here. Here's his thread. Update. It looks like Old Spice is looking into the disgusting display of racism by H3H3 Productions and might just pull the sponsor from Keemstar. So this person had contacted, and by the way, this person, Hotep, Alabama, or Albania. I believe they're a troll. They're kind of just, you know, reverse trolling H3 here. But anyway, they had wrote, are you aware that one of the people you sponsor said the word N-word, F-word? Is this the type of language you guys condone in the people you sponsor? Do you support white people that you sponsor using the word, the N-word? The future, I can't even say it anymore because it's just so risky on YouTube. The future of whether I, as well as many people I can show that this disgusting footage to, buy your product depend on whether this is the type of behavior you're going to continue to support financially. And then Old Spice Contact said, we appreciate you reaching out with the heads up. We are investigating and will take any necessary steps. And then they had written back, hi, we just wanted to follow up and assure you that the Old Spice is a brand committed to equality across race, religion, gender, and sexual orientation. We object to bias of any kind. We have taken immediate action to terminate the partnership and are activating the appropriate steps to ensure that this does not happen again, which is pretty frightening. Now, people were speculating whether or not this was a faked DM, but apparently it has been confirmed by people within the YouTube communities, so yeah, definitely a little strange. Now, you might be wondering, like, what clips are they using? Well, they're using this podcast where iDubbbz, you know, he had said the word in the past in an edgy way, and then H3 was repeating it.
So nigger faggot's just been around the block.
Yeah.
Everyone's just been borrowing it from each other.
Yeah.
Nigger faggot whore. It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going. Fuck you, nigger faggot. I love that I can just say nigger faggot, though. I love saying nigger faggot.
I love saying nigger faggot.
I mean, obviously it's edgy, but it's not like he's actually like saying it, you know, to like a black person or whatever. But these people, they're what they're doing is just reverse trolling. That's all they're doing. They're saying, hey, H3, you want to go after sponsors? Well, fuck you. We'll go after yours. And I don't condone that, but this is the window that H3's opened himself into, you know? Like, he's the one who was like, all right, we're gonna go after sponsors now, and this is what happens. Not that it's a good thing, but this is what happens when you open the door. That's why I'm saying, stop going after sponsors in general. Sponsors is what's keeping the platform alive. I mean, I just got demonetized. Not that I'm popular enough to get sponsors or whatever, but sponsors are what allow YouTubers to continue to produce like edgier content or whatever. And if we take away sponsors from the YouTube community, then all of us are going to suffer. H3, his response to this has really just been by showing Keemstar's hypocrisy here. Now, he's shown an old clip from Drama Alert back in the day.
You did in this video is an absolute bomb. Today we're going to be looking at Soar Gaming. Now, Soar Gaming is a channel here with 618,000 subscribers. Many of these teams are big. They have lots of sponsors, and at the same time, they're being racist, homophobic, and trying to convince other children to kill themselves. That's right, encouraging suicide.
Like, this has never happened before, but it's happening now.
And they are sponsored by Elgato, Loot Crate, Scuff Controllers, and CyberPower PC.
You have ushered in this new era where people that have beefs on each other go after their sponsors.
And now let's look at some of the activity of the Soar members. We have Soar Sheen, I hope you get cancer. Shore Reigns, get pancreatic cancer. So the question goes out to you. How is Soar Gaming making the Call of Duty community look? What would happen if one of these kids actually do kill themselves? Why are these sponsors sponsoring such a team?
If you think the YouTube community is happy with you right now, you gotta be out of your mind.
The official Air Twitter responded with this. Get cancer, 40-year-old faggot.
Okay. You get the point here. So basically, there's old clips of Drama Alert where he is going after people's sponsors or whatever. And basically H3 saying, well, going after sponsors isn't, you know, that's not against the rules. We can still do that. Which, you know, to that I'd say two wrongs don't make a right, you know? Like, just because Keemstar's done this in the past, like, maybe Keemstar was a big snitch in the past. Well, there's also a tweet from 2019 where he's saying he's gonna go after sponsors. So, look, maybe Keemstar's a big snitch, alright? Here's my point. That doesn't matter, alright? Because when you go after a snitch, by snitching, then more people are gonna snitch on you. When you justify this like, oh, this person did a shitty thing, so I'm gonna do that same shitty thing to them, then the other person's gonna be like, well, the original shitty thing that you think I did wasn't that shitty, but now you're doing a shitty thing to me, so I'm gonna do a shitty thing to you. And it's just a snowballing effect of just shitty things happening over and over and over and over again. And I'm just like, stop, alright? Stop it. Chill. Just this tattletaling, I just can't take it. That's my take on all of this. Look, Sponsors are important. We need them, especially nowadays. Like they're good. Stop just with the tattletale bullshit. Make your exposed videos. Call people out. Talk shit about people. But just, you know, playing internet tattletale. Oh, you said this thing over here, so I'm gonna let your sponsors know. Like I'm gonna tell your mom or whatever. That's basically what it is, and it's just gay to me. Just stop. All right. Anyway, that's my opinion. My name's AugieRFC. I'll talk to you guys tonight on the show. Be sure to follow me on twitch.tv/AugieRFC. And I will see you later, everyone. Peace out.